All right, what's going on? We've got Coco Gauff coming up. We've got Sinner in a tiebreak in the second. He's up 4-2 with a mini break. And they change ends. But we didn't get to watch Coco on day one, so good opportunity to watch her today. We just saw Sabalenka avoid a very sketchy second set, but she got through it in straights and avoids dropping a set there. But now we'll see whether or not Gauff can try and get through as well in straights. She was very solid in her first round, Coco. All right, 4-2. All right. As Sinner gets a 5-2 with a double mini break. All right. 5-2 Sinner. As that goes in from Sinner with a lovely forehand winner. 6-2 Sinner. 4-set points to take a 2-sets-to-love lead. All right. Sinner serves. A fault. Second serve. Gauff's going to serve first, by the way, against Sierra. All right, second serve. As the return goes back into Sinner, backing up from Borges. Into the front of Sinner as Borges' forehand goes up the line. Sinner gets up the backhand cross court. Borges back in again to the backhand of Sinner. As Borges back into the net, Sinner gets a 2-sets-to-love lead. 2 tie breaks, 2 sets to Sinner. All right. Sinner leads, and Borges had a chance there. Big chance to take that that second set, or at least a chance. He didn't have he served for it, so there's an opportunity, but unfortunately didn't close it. And now Sinner finds himself up 2-sets-to-love. All right, Coco to serve against Sierra. Medvedev just won the second, so he's chugging along. Cool. All right. Who you got, Jack? Can Gauff win 2 matches on grass in a row for the first time in forever? Because it's been a long, long time since she's won 2 matches in a row on this surface. It's been it hasn't been her best place. Has the grass. It's not been her favorite surface of recent times. Hasn't done her best work at Wimby, but opportunity. And she slipped over there, Coco. Sierra serving first. 15-0. Sorry, Coco serving first, 15-0. All right. 30-15 Coco. 30-15. All right. Sinner with a 2 sets to love lead. We'll go and check out everything else that's going on as well because there's so much happening right now. Right in the middle of the day. As that goes in by Sierra and it's 40-15. We've got Djokovic coming up later against Tsitsipas. We've got Andreeva coming up soon. Pegula's coming up later. Who else is playing today? Is that? I mean, there's a lot of names, a lot of people playing. All right. Well, Cliff Richard is back, but he was already on that bingo card, so we don't need to go through it twice. We'll go through bingo as well, Royal Box bingo, when we get a chance, a break in the madness. Because I have seen a couple of names that might be on the list. All right, Gauff wins the first game, 1-love. I see a lot of people that I don't know. All right, Borges is back from the bathroom. And Sierra losing the first point, love 15. All right, love 30. Chance for Gauff to get a break. All right, return. Goes in from Gauff. Borges in the net, love. Sorry, not Borges. Sierra in the net, love 40. Love 40. Chance for a break already for Coco. First serve is a fault, second serve. As the return goes back into Gauff. Back in a Sierra sliced. Gauff comes in. And puts it away. Gauff breaks. First game. 2-love. To love. All right, 2-love. Coco with a great start. 2 sets of love for Sinner. Sierra hits a lovely shot. It's love 15. All right. 15-all. Borges serving first in the third. As that goes out by Gauff, and it's love 30. Chance for Sierra to break straight back. Lovely winner from Sierra. As Borges comes in out with a Volley. Up goes a pass from Sinner, and he makes it somehow. What? How'd that go in? What a pickup by Sinner. 15-30. Crazy shot from Sinner on the stretch. 15-30. What a shot. Borges was at the net for the volley as well. He just... Impossible to get that Pavens, and Borges like, how do I get that back? Sinner with a lob. And Borges with a smash. Sinner guesses right and hits in the net. Oh, that was a open shot for Sinner, and he missed it. Big chance missed by Sinner there. All right, 30 all. Also break points for Sierra to get back on serve. All right, Sinner trying to break early in this third set. As that goes out on the return from Sinner, it's 40-30. All right, serve from Borges, the fault, second serve. Serve to the back into Sinner, Borges backhand into the back into Sinner, again the back into Borges. Borges hits it out, we get the deuce. And Sierra gets a break back. Gauff makes the error. And it's 2-1. Gauff has the lead, but is back on serve. Gauff is 22, already financially set for life. Her kids and grandkids' life invest as well. I'm impressed she's still out there motivated. I guess she wants to be number one. Yeah. Money is not the motivation. Like I don't think people, like I've said this so many times. If you want to be rich and famous, tennis is a really hard way to do it. Like that's a really, like if you want to make money, don't play tennis. Like that is a very hard way to make a living. And you have to win the lottery and get very lucky to be up the very top. So like, if money was the motivation to start at tennis, then she got very lucky, but that's a terrible thing. Like, why would you don't play tennis because you want to get rich. You go do something else. It's probably easier ways. So of course she's still motivated because it was never about making money. It was about winning Grand Slams and the glory. The money is a byproduct of that. But of course she's motivated. It's crazy. Money, like, there's only one player or a couple of players that have said out loud that, like, oh, money's the motivation. Yeah, obviously money's nice so they can support each other and support themselves. But come on. Of course she's going to be playing. She has motivation. Because it wasn't about making money and retiring. It was about being number one and winning slams. As we look forward from Gauff, love 15. God, 2026, we're getting all weird. Everybody, like, that's the goal. That's the goal for everything. It's the only thing that matters. Love 30. All right, love 30. Gauff to get back the break. Sierra wins the point, 15-30. All right, return. Goes in the net from Gauff, 30-all. Sinner gets a break, by the way. 1-love. As Gauff looks to get this break, at least a break point. All right, we get to deuce, and now advantage Sierra. And love 30 for Borges. As we're back in slice from Sierra into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff to wide, it's 2-0. Love 30 Borges. Backhand goes into the net by Borges, 15-30. As Sinner serves again. Are we going to watch Fonseca? $15.30. As that goes out by Sinner, 15.40. Yeah, we're already doing a doubleheader. I can't watch Fonseca. 30 love Gauff, by the way. Sinner saves one, 30-40. All right, 30-40. Chance for Borges to get back on serve. Sinner serves a fault second serve. Serve is a double fault and Sinner gets broken. All right, we're back on serve. It's 1-1. 1-all. Fonseca is crushing De Jong anyway, so we're not missing much. All right. All right, 15 love. As Borges forehand slice goes in the back into Sinner. Borges with a forehand again. The forehand to Sinner. Sinner up the line at the back into Borges. Borges in the net. 15 all. The guy spamming Sidney Pastanole after this. I don't know. 15 all. As we get a fault second serve. As with a drop shot from Borges, backing in for Sinner up the line at the front of Borges. Borges in the net. No, Borges gets over the net, and then Sinner somehow volleys it, and then Borges overhits it. No, wait, he hit it in. Why was he reacting like he missed it? He hit it in. 30-15. The crowd goes wild. Lovely hands from Borges. He thought he hit it out. He hit the line. How's bingo going? We'll do that after this. We'll go through that after this. After one of these matches ends, so I don't have to focus on 100 things at once. All right. 40-15 Borges. As Borges serves into the forehand to Sinner. Borges with a slice. Goes long. 40-30. All right, 40-30 Borges. All right, as Sinner hits a nice backhand pass, we get the deuce. All right, Gauff has a break point, 30-40. All right, advantage Sinner as Gauff can't get that volley. Too good. From Sierra, back to deuce. All right, advantage Sinner to get the break. As Sinner hits a lovely pass and gets the break. 2-1 in the third. Has it been a battle for Sinner? Borges has put on a good show, but Sinner's been clutch, and that's been the difference. All right, 2-1 Sinner with a set, 2 sets of love lead, and a break. All right, backhand from Gauff goes in the back of Sierra. Gauff with a forehand for tape. Sierra gets it back, and then Gauff defensively again to the backhand of Sierra. Sierra then slices in the net, and it's deuce again. All right, advantage Sierra. Advantage Sierra. As we get a backhand now from Gauff into the backhand Sierra. Gauff with the forehand. Goes wide. 3-0. Sierra levels. All right. Sinner with the serve. Into the backhand of Borges. Backhand up from Sinner. Into the forehand of Borges. Sinner with the forehand of the net. And it's love 15. One in the chat if you're still here. One in the chat if you're still here. There goes the net from Sierra. 30 love. Love. As Gauff gets a 40 love. All right. Are any of us really here? No, it's a simulation. 40 love. Gauff with an ace. All right, 4-3. Coco leads the first. All right, cool. We're still here? Good. Good. All right. Love 30. Borges to get back on serve again. Sinner with a good serve. 15-30. All right, 15-30. As that goes out by Borges, 30-0. All right, 30-0. Sinner with a great serve. 40-30. $18 aces for Sinner already today. Why is ESPN not showing center court? Why? How would I know? One, I don't have that station. Two, I don't. Why would I know? How would I know? Ask me a question about the tennis and I'll answer it. But we've got a 4-0 line at the back end of Borges. Borges the net. Sinner holds 3-1. As Gauff with the slice goes in the back of Sierra. Sierra drop shot. Gauff can't get it. 30-15. How's Sinner's foot been today? Seems all right. He doesn't seem too bothered. I'd say Borges has been putting pressure on Sinner. That's been the difference. It's not been really... Like, the first match, it was, Sinner was looking a little bit weird. Borges has forced Sinner to have to play in this one. Like, Borges has been very, very good. He's playing above his level. There's Sinner with a forehand. Into the forehand of Borges. Forehand of Sinner. And that goes out by Borges. Love 15. Love 15. All right. Sierra 40-30. (40-30). To level this first set. As Borges hit the great serve down the tee, 30-15. All right, Sierra gets the deuce. All right, 30-all. Borges in trouble, big trouble now. All right, advantage Gauff to get the break. All right, and Gauff breaks. 5-3, she's going to serve the set. All right, Sinner looks for that double break. As Borges hits the forehand winner, 40-30. Borges to keep his hopes alive. The foe match is good, then have fun. Enjoy that match. Oh, he won? Don't enjoy that match. Enjoy the highlights. 15 love. As Gauff serving to take the first set. All right, 30 love Coco. Gauff serves. Great serve, 40 love. To take the first set here, Coco. Also Sinner with a chance to get the double break. Advantage Sinner. The return goes in the neck. Nice serve, Borges. We have the deuce. All right, Gauff. Into the back of Sierra. Gauff with the back on the stretch. Sierra wins the point, 40-15. (40-15). As Gauff serves again. A fault. Second serve. There's a bit of forehand from Sierra to the front of Gauff. Forehand from Sierra into the backhand of Gauff. Sierra gets it back to the backhand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 40-30. Gauff serves again. Serves a let. All right, serve to the back end of Sierra. Sierra in the net. Gauff takes the first set. And Borges is a great serve and gets to advantage. All right, 6-3 first set, Coco. All right, advantage, Borges. As Borges holds, and Sinner has got the break in the third, but Borges keeps this thing going. What are you watching this match on TV? Medi gave back the break. Oh no, fucking hell. Ugh, does it again. Gauff's got the first set. Yes, she does. The first set is in Gauff's hands. All right. All right. All right. Let's see if Sinner can close this out. He's got the set. The 2 sets of love lead in the break. I think after this chat, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back and watch Djokovic later. We probably won't watch Andreeva at this stage. All right, Sinner serves. With the break in the third. All right, 15 love. Sinner serves an ace, 30 love. $30 love. And the return goes in the corner, Sinner. Back in from Borges, sliced. Is a winner. Great shot, 30-15. Crazy shot, 30-15. All right, Gauff's got 15-40. Chance for her to get the break in the second set. What time's Alex match? Tomorrow. All right, 30-15 Sinner. Return goes in the back of Sinner. Borges backhand up the line. Into the forehand of Sinner. Borges with a forehand in the net. 40-15. $40-15. Sinner to go to 4-2 here. All right, it's a drop shot from Sierra. Gauff gets it back. Sierra with the pass, but Gauff can't hit the volley. Deuce. Sinner gets a 4-2. All right, Sinner with the 2 sets of love lead and a break. As Borges misses the ball, and it's love 15. Love 15. And Sierra's got the advantage to take the first game of the second. All right. 4-4 rally. As Sinner hits it wide. And it's 15-0. And advantage Sierra. To the backhand up the line from Sierra's a winner. Great shot. 1-love Sierra in the second. All right, 15-0. Nice serve from Borges, 30-15. As Sinner hits out in the return, 40-15. As Borges backhand to the slice of Sinner. Borges with a forehand. Again to the backhand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Borges. Sinner wins the point. Borges hits it out, 40-30. All right, 4-3. Borges holds. Sinner has the break, though. In the third, 4-3. Don't you consider Margaret Court the GOAT over Serena? Why and why not? No, I don't. Next question. Love 40. As Gauff serves. Into the forehand of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand up the line. Sierra's going to get there. As Gauff forehand goes into the backhand of Sierra. Backhand from Gauff. Again to the backhand of Sierra. As Gauff with the forehand goes long, and Gauff's broken. 2-love Sierra in the second. Pardon me. All right. 2-love. Gauff needs to win. Why? For who? Needs to win for who? For what reason? No shit, she needs to win. What are you talking about? Gauff needs to win. Yeah, so does every player that plays any sport ever. That's the point. That's the reason they play. She needs to win for what? Your bet? Let me guess. You bet on her? Parlay? Okay. Every player plays to win. What are you talking about? They all try. They're all needing to win. Otherwise, they can't play tomorrow. Because if you lose, you're out. That's how it works. All right, 15-0. All right. Sinner trying to finish this match. 15-all. Sinner hits a great serve, 30-15. As return goes out by Borges, 40-15. Sinner to go to 5-3. All right, 40-15. Sinner serves. And Borges hits a great return winner. Beautiful slice up the line. 40-30. Sierra's up 3-love in the second. All right, 40-30. As the return goes in from Borges, but Sinner puts it away. And it's 5-3. All right, 5-3. Borges serving to stay in the match. As Borges serves a fault second serve. All right, 15-love Borges. Watching from Namibia. Hey, what's up? What's good in Namibia? As that goes out by Sinner, 30-love. Love Borges. As Borges, great serve, 40-love. You're going to make Sinner serve for this. Ugh. As the return for Sinner is a winner, 40-15. When's England play? In an hour? All right, 40-15. As return goes in the forehand of Borges. Sinner with the backhand as Borges slice into the backhand of Sinner. Sinner hits it up the line for a winner, 40-30. Great shot. 60 minutes, all right. All right. 7-4 to Sinner. Borges forehand. Goes long. We get the deuce. Medvedev up 2-1. All right. Sinner 2 points away. As Borges up the line, Sinner with a slice, but Borges puts away the smash. Advantage Borges. Are we watching Andreeva Krejcikova? No. Advantage Borges. To make Sinner serve for the set and the match. As the return goes in the back to Borges. The slice goes up the line. Sinner with a forehand. And Borges volleys it away. All right, Sinner's going to have to serve for this one. 5-4. All right. All right, 40-15 Sierra in the second. She's up a break already. And Gauff hits it out. It's 4-1 Sierra in the second. All right, Sinner serve for the match. Sinner double faults. Love 15. Love 15. And Sinner serves again. What the fuck is the schedule tomorrow? Why is the schedule so shit? What's wrong? Why is the schedule so shit tomorrow? What the hell? Have we really had that many upsets that there's no good matches tomorrow? What the hell? 15-0. God, where are all the good matches? Swiatek, Pliskova. Oh, Eala joint. Okay, there it is. I was wondering, why is it on court 3? Okay. Eala joint is after whatever. Okay. Berrettini feasts on center court instead of Zverev? Okay. I guess. All right, Sinner 30-15. Yeah, tomorrow's kind of average. I'm not going to lie. 30-15. As with the backhand rally. Borges up the line in the front of Sinner. Sinner hits it out. 30-0. All right, Sinner 2 points away. Trying to get it done. Gauff's down love 30 here. Big trouble for Coco. Good serve, though, 15-30. Uh, 30 all. Sinner serves again. Fault, second serve. As the return goes in the front of Sinner. Backhand slice from Borges. Sinner comes in. Puts it away. Match point for Sinner. To take his spot in the third round. It's been a tussle, though. He has fought hard for the win. Not been easy. 40-30. Sinner serves. Into the forehand of Borges. Back in now from Borges. Goes to the forehand of Sinner. Borges back in on stretch. Sinner cross court the forehand of Borges. Sinner with the forehand again. Is a winner. Sinner no, he missed it. Hawkeye said it's out. All right, deuce. Geez, Sinner was walking to the net like he won it. All right, we get to deuce. All right, Sinner serves. Into the forehand of Borges. Sinner with a forehand. Winner. Advantage Sinner. Match point number 2. All right, advantage Sinner. Match point number 2. To take the win and play in the third round. Good serve down the Borges gets back. Sinner forehand to the back of Borges. And Sinner forehand again to the forehand of Borges. Into the forehand of Sinner now. Drop shot's good. Borges gets it with a slice. But he overhits it. Sinner wins. Straight sets. Tough straight sets. But he gets through. And he's into the third round. I tell you that Borges had a real opportunity to win that second set, and that could have made it real interesting. So now Sinner's going to play Brooksby, who beat Bouzet earlier today. So that's not going to be easy. Brooksby is awkward. That's an awkward matchup. So we're starting to get some interesting we've got some really good third round matches coming up. Winner of Gauff versus Sierra takes on Liu. We've already got Sabalenka Ostapenko. We've got Osaka Kazatkina. Hurkacz Paul. Decent. Ugh. Yeah. All right, 4-2 Sierra. Sierra double faults, love 15. Love 15. As we're backhand from Sierra, that's a winner, 15-all. All right. 30-15. 30-15. All right, serve again from Sierra. (30-15). She gets a 40-15. Sierra to go to 5-2. In the second. As the backhand goes long by Gauff. All right, 5-2. Sierra leads. What time is the Eala joint playing tomorrow? I don't know. My time? Probably maybe 11 p.m. So maybe like 9 p.m. if you're in the Philippines, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's where you're talking from, right? All right, 5-2. Is Sinner big the biggest? What the fuck does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Big the biggest? Huh? Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, fucking English. All right, Gauff serving to stay in the set. $15 love. Let's go for the forehand of Sierra. Sierra hits it out. You know what, chat? Fuck it. We'll watch Krejcikova and Andreeva. Because I know if we don't watch it, people are going to cry that we're not watching it. So I'm going to watch it. But you're going to have to give me time after this match to... well, I'm going to take a break between matches. But we haven't watched Andreeva yet, so we have to watch her. All right, 40 love Gauff. As Gauff holds 5-3. Big means fast and hits hard winners like Shelton. Look, Sinner hits the ball hard, but also like you got to remember that people on TV, right? People on TV are going to say things to get a debate started, right? So, like, have you not watched, like, American sports TV? They say the most ridiculous shit, so people get angry and reply because it's all about the reply. So, like, take all that shit with a grain of salt. You know, heat up, like, people, like, they say things that they don't believe. They're just saying them because they know that, like, it's going to rile up a conversation. Like saying, like, you know, somebody could beat Rafa on clay at his peak. It's crazy. But it generates conversation. Like, it happens with all... It's just engagement bait. You know, it's just debate bait, right? I mean, so I'm not going to... I don't, like... Is Sinner's game the biggest game ever? No. 40 love. But they want you to disagree with it because that gets people talking about it. So they say the shit that's, whatever. I mean, Federer was pretty good at hitting the ball too. He hit the ball pretty fast. There's a million of, again, they're sucking us into it. See, this is what they want. Whatever. 40-15. I'm not even listening to whatever coverage you are, so I'm not a part of the conversation. Don't ask me questions from TV. Right? 40-15. As the backhand goes in the net by Sierra, 40-30. Yeah, look, the people on TV, not all of them, but some of them are going to say things that are outrageous so that they get clipped and that people, then they get put on social media and then people start debating in the comments. That's the point of some of the claims, right? You got to remember that, chat. They're kind of trolling when they say things. They're not going to die on that hill. They're just going to say those things and throw them like it's like a social media hand grenade. They're throwing it into you guys, and then it's going to explode, and then you're all going to get messed up. They're just throwing out little hand grenades, all right? Don't get hit. They want you to scream at the TV that they're wrong. Because they're not going to, like I said, they're not going to die on that hill. They don't truly believe that to their soul. They're going to say things for the sake of saying things. So that you react. That's what they're doing on TV. That's what they do. All right. We're going 3, by the way. Sierra takes the second. Not everybody, though. Just some like the ones that are a little bit more like, out there with their comments are going to make the outrageous claims, All right. Now, we're going to wrap up this stream for Sinner, and then we're going to get to the next one, which is going to be, we're going to watch Krejcikova versus Andreeva, but I am going to take 5 seconds to go away and come back. So don't do anything while I'm gone. But 767664, Sinner gets it done. He gets it done. That's all he needs to do. All right. Gauff's gone to a third. Where the hell are we? Yes. All right, Andreeva and Krejcikova coming out. We'll chuck that up as well. We didn't watch Andreeva day 1, so we might as well. We might as bloody well. And then we can watch Djokovic after that. All right. 1 second, chat. Gauff wins the first game of the third. Cam, wherever you go and come back. I was eating! Let the man eat some dinner. God damn! All right, let me sort this other shit out now. Talk about Ethan Quinn. No. You talk about Coco Gauff. Stop spamming! Chad, I didn't come back here to be harassed. Let me eat. Let me take 5 minutes for myself, for God's sake. What was for dinner? Food. Let the man eat. By the way, this Ethan Quinn fanatic, you're going to get kicked out forever if you do it again. All right, 15-0. You didn't even invite us to dinner. Oh, go have your own dinner. You've got this. I believe in you. All right, let me fix this. All right, we'll see how Andreeva looks. Radikova might retire this match, though, because she has had injuries on and off before. She's actually retired a match this year on the grass, so. And then we've got Djokovic after that anyway. All right. 30-0. As Gauff hits it out. 30-40. Chance for Sierra. 40-30. Chance for Sierra to get on the board. Your forced eating times are not good, but we understand. Yeah, thanks. No, piss off. Why are you being so stupid? All right. All right, Sierra's gone down, but she's okay. Deuce. And yeah, we've got Djokovic coming up after this Andreeva-Krejcikova match. All right, Sierra holds 1-1. Final set. All right, 1-1 final set. Is Coco playing bad? Do you think she can beat Bencic? Bencic is, she's got to win this set first. Fonseca's up 2 sets to love. Medvedev got the win. Everything is happening. All right, 1-1. Osaka's net by Sierra. 15 love. Ah, All right, 15 love. Was it a slice from Gauff? And then forehand winner from Sierra. And it's 15-0. Also, I just realized that Krejcikova versus Andreeva is a champ versus champ match. I totally forgot that both of them have got Grand Slams. That's crazy. All right, 30-15. All right, nice hitting from Coco, 40-15. 40-15. Coco to stay in front in this final set. As Gauff serves. Into the Solana Sierra. Return goes back into Gauff. As Sierra hits a forehand. Into the front of Gauff. Sierra up the line. The back end of Gauff. Gauff hits it wide. 40-30. $40-30. $40-30. As Gauff serves a fault second serve. As a double fault, we get the deuce. So Pegula's coming up in a second. We'll keep an eye on her scores. Anything else happened? What else is going on? Oh, fuck off. Stupid computer. There we go. Bartunkova won the first set against Siniakova. Fonseca's up 2 sets of love. Cool. All right. Advantage Sierra. Big issues now for Coco. Coco's in big trouble. Advantage Sierra. Sierra misses the return. And it's back to deuce. All right, what's going on? We've got Gauff in a big trouble. Krejcikova versus Andreeva on center court. It's all happening at the moment. A lot of tennis today. All right, Gauff advantage to try and take this lead again. Serve the forehand Sierra. Sierra misses it wide. And Gauff holds. 2-1 final set. All right, Krejcikova versus Andreeva. Very interesting matchup. Both have won Grand Slams now. Obviously, former Wimbledon champion for Krejcikova. All right. Eala's playing tomorrow. All right, back to Sierra. All right, slice return from Gauff into the backhand of Sierra. Sierra hits a winner. 15 love. Yep, the match for Joint and Eala is tomorrow. All right, 30 love. And Sierra serves again. A fault, second serve. Sierra makes the error, 30-15. Kickoff is soon, I know. I don't have enough screens. Oh, man. All right, 30-15. Sierra. As it back in from Gauff into the forehand of Sierra. Sierra in the net. And it's 30-all. All right, 40-30 Sierra. Don't worry, chat will spoil it for you. Yay. Yeah, I can't watch it anyway because I don't have enough screens. 40-30. Sierra serves the back into Gauff, back into Sierra. As Gauff goes up the line to the back into Sierra, back in from Gauff again to the back into Sierra. Sierra in the net. And we get to deuce. All right. As the return goes into the forehand of Gauff, Sierra back into the backhand of Gauff. Sierra back up the line. As Gauff with the forehand of Sierra. Gauff. Forehand again to the forehand of Sierra. Gauff with the forehand again on the stretch. And Sierra puts in the net. Advantage Gauff. All right. Advantage Gauff to get the break. 15-30 already for Krejcikova. As Gauff returns forehand to Sierra. Forehand from Gauff. Into the backhand of Sierra. That's a great shot. Sierra back to deuce. All right. Break points for Andreeva to start the match. 15-40. Who have I got between Australia and Egypt? Australia, obviously. 15-40. No worries, see you later, DJ. All right, return goes to forehand. Krejcikova sliced into the forehand of Andreeva. Andreeva misses it wide, 30-40. As Gauff slips over and eventually puts in the net. Advantage Sierra. All right, 30-40 for Andreeva, but she hits a return long, and it's deuce. All right, Sierra holds. 2-all in the third. All right. As with a serve from Krejcikova. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Krejcikova backhand at the backhand of Andreeva. Andreeva hits wide. Advantage Krejcikova. All right. Advantage Krejcikova. All right. Krejcikova holds 1-love. One love. All right, 30-15. As Coco serves again. As Gauff double faults, 30-all. Big trouble for Coco now. 30-all. All as Gauff serves again. Why did you stop talking in the third set of a match, weirdo? Bro, you deaf? What are you talking about? Hello? One in the chat if you can hear me. This guy's not been out. This guy can't hear us. Chat, is the microphone on? Tell this guy that the microphone's on. 40-30, Gauff serves. Into the backhand of Krejcikova, forehand from Gauff. Into the backhand of Krejcikova, cross-court, the backhand of Gauff. Krejcikova, backhand again. In the net. So not Krejcikova, Sierra. And Gauff, 3-2. All right, good, it's working. Good. So, yeah, you gotta fix your shit, bro, because that's your problem. I can't help you fix your phone. I'm not tech support. You gotta fix yourself, mate. All right, 3-2 Coco in the final set. Focus on the match. Yeah, you gotta listen, bro. I'm doing that. You gotta pay attention. Look, I love Kobe too, but You got to relax, buddy. 30-0 here as Andreeva serves again. All right, 30-0. As the return goes into the front of Andreeva. Andreeva missed it. All right. Break point for Krejcikova. 30-40. Break point Krejcikova. As it goes out by Krejcikova on the return as deuce. All right, 4 now from Andreeva to the back end of Krejcikova. Andreeva back in again, the back end of Krejcikova into the front of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand cross court. Andreeva gets on the stretch. As Krejcikova goes up the line for a winner. Advantage Krejcikova. All right, break point. For Krejcikova, slash return goes in the front of Andreeva. Krejcikova with a forehand again, the front of Andreeva. And Andreeva hits it out. There's the break. Krejcikova gets the break. Also, Pegula's about to start. We'll keep an eye on her as well. All right, 15:30 here. Coco a chance to get the break here in the final set. As with a 4-4 rally. Up the line from Sierra as Gauff goes cross court. Sierra, pardon me, hits it backhand wide. And it's 40, pardon me, 40. Stupid microphone. 15:40. 15:40. To get the break here, Coco final set. Sierra serves. A fault, second serve. As a return from Gauff goes net, one save, 30-40. Sierra serves again. As that goes the net by Gauff. And it's deuce. Sierra survives. All right, Sierra serves again. Forehand now from Sierra. That's a beautiful inside-out winner. Advantage Sierra. As Gauff hits out the return and Sierra holds. All right. 3-0 final set. Krejcikova isn't down break points, by the way. 15:40. As that goes out on the return from Andreeva. One save, 30-40. 30-40. Krejcikova serves again. And as the backhand goes in, the forehand of Krejcikova. Forehand out from Andreeva. Again, the forehand of Krejcikova. As Andreeva. Forehand again goes in the net. And it's deuce. All right, 3-all here as we get a lovely drop shot from Sierra. Love 15. Great drop shot. Love 15. As Gauff serves the backhand of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand again, the backhand of Sierra. Sierra hits a winner, love 30. Huge trouble for Gauff now. Love 30. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes in the backhand of Gauff, backhand now from Sierra to the forehand of Gauff. As Sierra wins the point. Gauff hits in the net, love 40. 3 chances to break for Sierra in the final set. Love 40. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. Serve is an ace. All right. See, I thought it was a double fault. 15-40. And Krejcikova backhand to backhand with Andreeva. Another backhand, Krejcikova sliced. Andreeva with a forehand on the stretch. Krejcikova gets it back with her forehand into the forehand of Andreeva up the line of the slice of Krejcikova, but Krejcikova can't get it. It's deuce. All right. Coco with a forehand in the net. There's the break. Sierra, 4-3 final set. Coco's in big trouble. Sierra's going to serve to try and steal this off Coco. Krejcikova trying to consolidate the fucking break. Drop shot. No, it's a slice into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Krejcikova. There's a winner. Advantage Krejcikova. To get to 3-love. Huge upset on the card. All right, Krejcikova serves the fault, second serve. Serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Back into Krejcikova in the net. We're back to deuce. All right. Sierra to serve. Fault, second serve. Here's a double fault, love 15. The fence around my couch is for the imaginary dog. The dog that lives in this house. So she doesn't jump on the couch. But you knew that already. Love 15. As returned the net by Gauff, 15-0. All right, 15-0. All right, 30-15. Nice serving again. From Sierra, 30-15. As we default second serve. Serving the back and a Gauff. Gauff in the net, 40-15. Sierra looks to consolidate this break. 40-15. There's so much hostility against Gauff in this chat. Yeah, I don't understand it either. It's annoying. As the return goes wide, 5-3. Most of it is moaning betters. Most of the people that are crying are because they put Gauff in their betting and they're bitching about their money. So that's what it is. And then some people just don't like Coco for whatever reason. I don't know why. But most of it's probably just people that are losing a bet. At least everyone I can see that is crying is mostly the ones who are like, oh, I put money on Gauff to win in 3. And you're like, okay. So yeah, usually it's that. It's usually just that's the reason. All right, Gauff serving to stay in the match. So I don't think it's hostility to Gauff. It's more just like cries, crying, tears. They're not against Gauff. They're just sad about their bad decisions. As we're find in the net by Sierra. And steady love. Krejcikov is playing a 10-minute game, by the way. Steady love Gauff. She comes in and misses. 30-15. All right, Sierra hits a return winner, 30-all. Coco serves an ace. Nice. Clutch by Coco. All right, 40-30. As a return from Sierra goes wide. All right, Gauff hangs on. But Sierra's going to serve for the match. It's coming home, chat, apparently. Okay. Krejcikov 3-love to start this match. All right. Here we go. 30 love on Andreeva. And Sierra's going to serve for the biggest win of her career. One of the biggest wins. Has she had a bigger win than this? At a Grand Slam? Probably not. All right. Serving to the forehand of Gauff. Gauff misses. 15 love. 15 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand. Into the forehand of Sierra. Gauff slice forehand. And Sierra backing up the line. Gauff slices it back. Into the backhand of Sierra. Sierra in the net. 15-0. As a return from Gauff in the net. 30-15. (30-15). 2 points away. Sierra serves. First serves a fault, second serve. She double faults. 30-0. Coco hanging in. 30-0. She serves into the backhand of Gauff, but it's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff, and then Sierra goes up the line but misses. 30-40. Coco, break point. To get back on serve. 30-40. No worries, Real Jen. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you have a safe drive. 30-40. As Gauff with the forehand slice goes into the forehand of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand on the stretch. Into the backhand of Sierra. The slice goes in the net though, and Gauff survives. 5-all. Gauff hangs on. She breaks back. We're level in the third. 5-all. All right, 15-30. Krejcikova in trouble. Coco is in shambles. I really fear she is finished as a bona fide challenger in majors. God, some people are so dramatic. All right, 15 love. How old's Coco? 42? Or 22? I can't remember. All right, 15 love. As Gauff gets 30 love. $30 love. Andreeva's got break points to get back on serve. There's Krejcikova with a slice. Andreeva gets it with the backhand. Krejcikova lob. Andreeva forehand passing shot win. A great rally. Andreeva back on serve. 3-2. Great shot from Sierra. 30-15. Hey, F4, thank you for the 50 months. Thanks for sticking around. 30-15. As the return goes out by Sierra, 40-15. All right. 40-15. Coco to take the lead. As that goes in from Gauff on the stretch. Great pickup, Coco. 6-5 Gauff. Final set. She takes the lead. All right. 6-5. Coco leads final set. $30-15, by the way, on Andreeva. $30. As Krejcikova 30-40, break point. To get the break again. As Sierra tries to serve to get to a thing. As that goes the net by Coco, 30-love. $30-love. Sierra serves a fault second serve. $40-love Sierra. $40-love. As she serves a fault second serve. As she serves a double fault. 40-15. $40-15. Sierra serves again. As we get a fault second serve. Holy shit. Apparently, the WTA finals are going to be at Indian Wells. That's kind of cool. In November. I don't mind that. That's all right. I guess. Super random. Anyways, tiebreak. 10-point decider. Remember, Sierra served for the match. Gauff survived. All right. One love, Sierra. First point goes to Sierra. I just don't know how that's going to work with time zones because one tournament during that week. Oh, actually, no. They changed the schedule so that's not. There's no Paris that week, so that's good. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting time flip because I'm going to go from staying up all night to then staying up all day and then going back to all-nighters. So good luck to all of us. Time zones are going to be brutal. Maybe I'll go to... Nah. Two love Sierra. Remember, first to 10. As Sierra serves again. Nah, WTA finals don't have to be indoors. There's no rule of having to be indoors. They prefer it to be indoors because of weather, but they don't have to be indoors. They played in Cancun, which was outdoors a couple years ago. They prefer indoors, but it doesn't have to be. I like that, though. I think Indian Wells is a great venue for the WTA finals. So much fun. Be really fun. I'm actually really keen for that. That'd be really cool. As the return goes into the backhand of Sierra. Sierra hits a winner. No. It went wide. We're back on serve. 2-1. Also, Andreeva breaks. She takes the lead. She takes the lead. All right, Coco to serve. Fault. Second serve. As we get a backhand rally. Into the net from Sierra, 2-0. I don't know if there is an indoor rule because back in 2004, the ATP Finals was in Houston outside. So I don't know if there's an indoor rule. Maybe, but like again, they prefer it to be indoors so they can control the weather. You know, they don't have to worry about that. But it's not. I don't think there's an ATP or WTA rule that says it has to be indoors. I think it's just preferred. Like they'd rather be indoors to avoid like any interruptions. But I think Indian Wells is a venue for the WTA finals. It's so interesting. That'd be so much fun to watch. As Coco gets broken again in the tiebreak, 3-2. It'd be so interesting to see the how it looks during the finals. And plus massive venue. Huge venue. So like, you know, we know it's gonna be a capacity, hopefully capacity crowd. I think that's really fun. Very interesting that Saudi Arabia are now not hosting the WTA finals or the next gen finals. But they will be hosting their own WTA, their AT 1000. So very strange that they've kind of backed off a lot in the sport. There's not going to be a Six King Slam. There's no way. They're not going to do a Six King Slam. As Coco slips down, as 4-2 Sierra. Once they signed the contract for that 1000, they've just pulled out of every other thing that they were part of. So that's interesting. I know they're having troubles, or they've said that they are taking a step back from sports in general. Maybe because they won the World Cup bid and that's expensive. And they've got this ATP Finals contract, which is probably expensive. But yeah, interesting. But I love that. I love that, we get a different venue. Remember, Guadalajara hosted the WTA Finals in 21. That was outside as well. So, yeah. I think it'll be interesting. Be a really cool change of scenery. Especially Indian Wells at that time would be really interesting. Going to Indian Wells. It'll probably be cold, but, Anyway, Sierra hits it out 4-3. Back on serve. Back on serve. 4-3 Sierra. And Andreeva wins 5 games in a row to go to 5-3. As we slice from Gauff into the back into Sierra. Back into from Gauff. As Sierra wins the point. Gauff hits it long. 5-3 Sierra. 5-3 Sierra. All right. There's a bit of forehand from Sierra to the slice of Gauff. Sierra backhand. Again to the back of Gauff. Into the forehand of Sierra. Is Gauff backhand again, but Sierra hit it long. All right. 5-4 Sierra. Remember, it is first to 10. Got plenty time left. All right. 5-4 Sierra. She goes to 6-4 Sierra. Good serving. All right. 6-4. As Gauff in the net. 7-4. Sierra. She's only got the 1 mini break, but 7-4 is getting really scary. Coco has to win the next 2 points. Gauff serves. Into the forehand of Sierra. Return the back of the Gauff. Sierra. Backhand in the net. One for Coco. They change ends. 7-5. 7-5. All right, 7-5. They change ends. Still only 1 mini break. Also 30-all here. Andreeva wanting the set. But Djokovic hit a great serve, and it's 40-30. All right, 7-6. Coco surviving. But Sierra's got the mini break. Jovic is winning. Pegula is winning. Fonseca just won. All right. 7-6 Sierra. Serve to the forehand of Gauff. To the slice of Sierra. Gauff. Forehand again, the back of Sierra. And Sierra makes the air up. 7-all. We're back on serve. 7-7. Back on serve. Sierra serves. Into the forehand of Gauff. Return goes in. Sierra with the forehand of the forehand of Gauff again. Sliced into the Solana Sierra. Gauff with the backhand. Drop shot. Sierra's going to get it. And Gauff with a backhand. Cross court is a winner. Coco's got the lead. 8-7. What a shot. Great pickup from Gauff. And now it's on her racket. 8-7 Coco. Great pickup on that backhand. She's won 4 points in a row, Gauff. Great reaction. Mama Gauff loved it. She's on her feet. She's like throwing hands. 8-7 Gauff. 7 to the 4 and Sierra goes wide. Match point for Coco. She's won 5 points in a row in this tiebreak. And she's got 2 match points to get the hell out of this match. She serves. No, she doesn't. Serve. Is an ace to finish. Coco wins. Racket goes flying. Coco gets through. She was 2 points away from losing that match multiple times, but she survives. Coco's into the 3rd round of Wimbledon. And she wins 6 points in a row to finish that tiebreak too. That was crazy. 6 points to end it. Coco gets it done. What a finale. GG's. What a crazy, crazy, crazy finale to that set and that match. Now, who does Gauff play next? That is the question. Gauff is going to take on... She's going to take on the qualifier, Lou. So Lou got through Sonmez in the early match today. So yeah. So she's going to take on Lou in the next round. That was tough. That was real tough. All right. By the way, winner of this match between Krejcikova and Andreeva is going to take on Bartunkova. That is not easy. Bartunkova has been scary lately. All right. 30 love Andreeva. 2 points from the set. If you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. 40 love Andreeva. As slice goes into the backhand of Andreeva. Up the line is a winner by Andreeva. There's the first set. 6-4. Andreeva takes the first set. 6-4. All right, if you want to keep watching, jump on over. Jump on over, and we will be back. We'll keep watching this second set between Andreeva and Krejcikova, but Coco wins in 3, 6-3, 3-6, 7-6. She gets it done in the end. She's in the 3rd round.